Hi, this is Chris, and welcome to the AbideCast for January of 2026. And I'm going to be talking about the month of December and the holiday season, and looking ahead even to New Year's and the month ahead. And I'm starting with a little walk I took with my son down by the creek in the Laney Lodge. And we just have that kind of wintry, bleak, bluish gray that is so distinctive of our part of the world. And one other little thing that was going on in the family fair parking lot was this little fish place. I think it's called Captain Hook's or something to that effect. And it was a pretty cold day. People were standing out there to get their fish and chips, which is kind of amazing. And this is Abide News. Even though I don't have any articles up for this current month, I could use any support for hosting the site. That would be great. And I'm just going to launch into a calendar, starting with New Year's. New Year's Day is Wednesday. Looks like the Lismore in Eau Claire has Uncommon Denominator playing. There's New Year's dance party at the Plus. So lots of stuff going on in Eau Claire. And since I focus a lot on Chippewa Falls, where I live, and there's almost too much stuff happening in Eau Claire at any given time, I'm going to focus this calendar on Chippewa Falls by hitting the little filter on volume1.org. Yeah, last week there was the last Market on River holiday market. We won't see one until March, I don't believe. It looks like we're going to have the countdown to 2026 at Riverbend, Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. 108 sun salutations at the yoga plant, I suppose, for the return of the sun, perhaps. 5:30 on Wednesdays, the New Year's Eve celebration with live music from Dave Bobo at River Jams. Also, 6 to 10:30 is New Year's Eve concert and dance featuring Tropo Big Band Jazz Orchestra at the Heidi Center for the Arts. I believe that's a yearly event. First day of 2026 hike and snowshoe event at Lake Wissota State Park. Powerful yoga. I might just start skipping over some of these yoga plant things. Just know that there are a lot of things always on the calendar from the yoga plant, which is over there on Willow. Used to be called By the Willow, and then Rushman Drive. Family story time at Chippewa Falls Public Library, Friday, January 2nd. Live music with Luke Allen, Riverbend Winery and Distillery on Saturday, January 3rd from 2 to 5 p.m. Silent Peace Walk, Monday, January 5th. That's a monthly event at Riverfront Park, 6 to 6:30 p.m. Loose Parts Playdate, Tuesday, January 6th at Chippewa Falls Public Library. Baby Toddler Story Time, Chippewa Falls Public Library, Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Itty Bitty Playtime, 10:30 to 11:30, Wednesday at River Source Family Center. International Session, Crisis Line Volunteer, Chippewa Falls Public Library, 4:30, Wednesday the 7th. 9:30 to 10:15 preschool story time Thursday at Chippewa Falls Public Library. Demystifying Death organ donation, Chippewa Falls Public Library, 1 p.m. Thursday, January 8th. Family story time 8:30 to 10 a.m. Friday, January 9th, Chippewa Falls Public Library. Idols versus Demons, Chippewa Falls Public Library, 9 to 11, Saturday, January 10th. 1 p.m. January 10th, Sip and Create, No More Snowman, Dixon's Alm Harvest Winery. Live music with Dan Firstenell, 2 to 5 on that same day. 19th Annual Ukrainian Christmas Dinner Fundraiser at Lilydale Dance Hall, Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. And Christmas dinner in January. Why not? Sunday, January 11th. Speed puzzle competition at Horizons Bar and Grill. It says Chippewa Falls, but that's more like Tilden. Sunday, January 11th. Sip and Create candle making and intention board. Dixon's Alm Harvest, which is kind of more like Hallie, but Hallie, Tilden, all in the general area. 3 to 4:30, Monday, January 12th, Chippewa Valley Grief Support Group, Central Lutheran Church. And then we got some repeats. Building Strong Families class at Riversource Family Center, 5 to 6 on Wednesday. And Dallahan, Electrifying Irish Folk Fusion at the Heidi Center for the Arts on Thursday, January 15th, 7:30 p.m. Friends of the Library Book Sale, Friday, January 16th, 9 to 7. Death Cafe, Friday, January 16th, 1 to 2:30. Chippewa Falls Public Library. Friends of the Library Book Sale again the next day. Live music, Micah Utrecht, Micah. Live music, Sage, Lilydale Dance Hall and Event Center, Saturday, January 17th, 7 to 10. Saturday, January 17th, off-season concert series, Lilydale Dance Hall and Event Center, 7 p.m. And so some repeats. Demystifying Death once again. So a lot of coming to terms with death this month. Live music, Michelle Martin at Riverbend Winery and Distillery, Saturday, January 24th, 2 to 5 p.m. And I will go to the second page, but first I'm just going to zip up here and look at the recurring events. There's a bunch of stuff that also happens every week, like DJ Trivia at the Brass Lantern on Sundays at 3 p.m. DJ Trivia at Singer's First and Goal. That's every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, DJ Trivia is at Sandbar and Grill. At Wednesdays, DJ Trivia at the Brass Lantern. Those are one's at 7:30, the latter's at 7. Bingo, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill every Wednesday. DJ Trivia at Shootsies every Wednesday at 7. Christmas Village, still open till New Year's Day. DJ Trivia and Chef Special at Heartbreakers every Monday. Soak-Ups Meat Raffle with Taco Tuesday at Heartbreakers Bar and Grill. And since I'm mentioning Tuesday, I believe there is a Nathan Berg's special lunches that he does over at the Tomahawk Room. Even though it doesn't mention it, there is the Tomahawk Room is one of those AMP quiz locations. Queen of Hearts every Thursday, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill. Karaoke every Friday, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill. Body Language in Every Hand Tells a Story at the Heidi Center for the Arts. Every day from January the 4th, that is an art show. Capturing Life one sketch at a time. That is also at the Heidi Center for the Arts. Healing Through Art, Journey of Mental Wellness at the Heidi Center for the Arts. Looks like those are. And Transition to Perception. So those are coming up later. So AMP Quiz at Rallycap Sports Bar is on Wednesdays. The open mic at River Jams is on the third Wednesday. AMP Quiz Trivia at the Tomahawk Room, as I mentioned, at Tuesday. Thursdays, Play and Learn. And TJ Trivia at Brazina's on Thursdays, 7 o'clock. DJ Bingo at Ojibwa Golf and Bowl every Tuesday. DJ Trivia at Next Door Pizza Pub. Third Fridays. DJ Trivia at Ojibwa once again on Mondays. Meat Raffle Tuesdays. Well, that speaks for itself. Heartbreakers Bar at 6 o'clock. Tuesday Night Bingo at Next Door Pizza Pub every Tuesday. Every Friday night trivia. Third Tuesday, 5 to 7, Meat Raffle at the Snout Saloon. I don't think it mentions the fact that the Valley Burger Company has also added trivia. So, Wednesday at noon, Jazzed Up Classics with the Kathy Reitz Trio, Heidi Center for the Arts. Building Strong Families once again, that's a repeat. That's on Wednesdays. Skip ahead. Love and Laughter with Jeff Allen, Heidi Center for the Arts, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Celebrate the Chinese New Year at the Heidi Center for the Arts, noon on Saturday, January 31st. Sip and Create, Chunky Blanket Class, Dixon's Autumn Harvest Winery, 1 p.m. And live music double stops at Riverbend Winery and Distillery, Saturday, January 31st, 2 to 5 p.m. And that brings us to February. And before I go, here's a brief highlight of what's happening at Market on River. The old Mercantile building down on River Street has been revitalized, refurbished. You can get food there, coffee just about every day. And they also have Sundays at Moore, where they have some pop-up vendors from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can have yoga same day at 10 a.m. Market at Moore. Those are basically March through May coming up. And there's a trivia night at the Valley Burger Company every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. So lots of places to check out at Market on River and around Chippewa Falls. January is wassailing month. You can go out, make some mulled cider, have a good time. Thanks for listening. Bye.